They said the baby Earl had ecstasy in it. It had some type of drug in it to where like when people rubbed the baby oil on, it was like it made them seeping into their skin, and like they get so high they forget everything. So it was kind of like Xanax baby oil or some shit like that.
What the fuck, bro?
Cause you gotta think, bro, nigga don't need that much regular baby oil. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's a movie they got. I forgot the name of the movie, but it's a new.
How many bottles of baby oil did they have?
They said it was 1,000.
1,000 bottles of baby oil.
1,000 bottles of baby oil
in just one area.
Nigga was in his bathroom.
How the fuck you fit 1,000 bottles of baby oil in
big
your
ass bathroom, man. This nigga been rich since before he was born.
Oh, he's saying he has a big ass bathroom.
Nigga, what? Nigga, bathroom down there big as our house.
Okay, yeah, imagine fitting 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Nigga, they had all them hoes. They had all them hoes like sitting side by side in the bathroom.
Shit, damn, bro. I'm thinking they're doing some like pornos with that.
Man, yeah, porno. All right, bro, the baby oil on, you ain't gonna remember nothing. It's a movie they got out right. I think it's just not finna come out. It already came out, and it's this rich man that always take these girls on like these crazy ass trips. And like he was doing something to where like he had picked the girls up one time, and the girls ended up being with him for years, and he'd do the same trip every year, and the girls would never remember the trip. It'd be like it's a fresh trip because every time they go, they'll get drugged in some type of way, but they never knew how they was getting drugged. So in one scene, the nigga was like, "Last year I thought you were good, and I thought you couldn't get no better than this, but this year you really surprised me." And the whole thing, this is her first time there.
Damn. So what the fuck did she think after that? Was she mad? Was she sad?
Nigga, I ain't watched the movie.
Oh shit. Well, I couldn't even imagine that, bro. Imagine a dude telling you that.
Man, nigga, all hell finna break loose. Cause first of all, I don't like being around niggas in the first place.
Yeah.
But so many people like we live in a society now where the dudes, it's that like that boondock shit that became true. Niggas be on that homie over hoe shit so bad.
Yeah. And
that shit not the way. Because every man needs some type of woman in his life.
Yeah.
These niggas be want to be around dude with their shirt off and slacking their pants and aiming guns at the camera. Excuse me.
A pimp named Slickback said.
Excuse me.
What do you say? Homies come last.
Yeah, literally that nigga was like, cause,
never do shit for the homies.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got niggas, all these niggas is gangsta-licious.
Yeah.
And then you got niggas that look at people like me and try to point the finger at me, but it be the tough niggas that's really like that.
Yeah.
The niggas like me, you ain't got to worry about me because I love bitches.
Yeah.
But the niggas that be out here so tough, them niggas hiding something. Niggas that be out here and hate that gay shit, they hiding something. A nigga that despise gay people, bro, he's hiding something.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason for you to be this mad at gay people.
Yeah.
Like I see gay people all the time. That's them. It's not me.
Right.
These niggas see gay people ready to kill a gay person.
What's wrong? I mean, as long as the gay stuff is not happening directly to you, what is there to be mad at? To be honest?
Then the thing about that, nigga be looking for the gay shit. That's another thing. Nigga be trying to find gay shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, bro, I'm not saying pause no more. Cause why?
Right.
I was fucking with you earlier when I said this shit. I was like,
that shit was
insane.
That was an extreme.
Yeah,
that was extreme.
But at the same time, it's like, nigga, I'm a man at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If I gotta say pause, nigga, I must be thinking gay.
That's very true. Cause you letting gay thoughts.
You letting gay thoughts come to your head, so you listen to a nigga, and everything you think about has got something to do with a man. You should not be 30 years old plus saying pause. Now you saying pause at 30 years old, you done been to some goddamn parties. I don't give a fuck what P did it. You done been to some motherfucking parties.
I think it's really crazy how Boondocks just basically predicted.
That shit was profound, bro.
Everything.
That shit was profound. A lot of shit you heard me when people don't understand, most of the time it's profound. And what I mean by profound is a lot of shit comes out before its time.
Yeah.
But that shows you how far ahead certain people are and how far behind certain people are. Because it's crazy this shit came out over damn near 10 years ago plus, and this shit still relates to today.
Boondocks. Let me see, because you had several episodes. Of course, you had the pause episode. To my granddad, he didn't say pause.
You know what I'm saying? You had the fucking, the goddamn...
The chicken flu.
The goddamn, what else they have? The fucking, Oh, they had so much shit, bro.
The chicken flu.
The chicken flu.
That's basically like COVID.
You know what I'm saying?
They were all on lockdown.
They had the fucking the black people food shit.
Oh, the itis.
The itis.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Mm-mm-mm. Speaking of black people and black community,
we're gonna have to cut that part of me.
oh man, it'll be all right. But who cloned Tyrone? That was an insane show.
Movie. We live in a simulation.
Yeah.
That shit showed that we live in a simulation. In black communities, it's a fucking simulation. You got the same people that be there forever doing the same shit forever.
Yeah.
And the cycle tends to repeat itself with their kids, you heard me, and with their kids.
So, okay, the premise of the movie, you have a drug dealer, you have a pimp, and you have a hoe. And then you have a prostitute. And then you have they're basically in a community of black people of obviously like
a low income
poverty, low income community. You know, every city has it. And every city that has low income and poverty, they also have just certain individuals. But it's like, how do you have these same certain individuals in every
community.
Black community? So that was basically the premise. And then it ended up coming out that they were doing experiments on these black people, cloning the pimps, the prostitutes, the drug dealers, and basically the main characters of the black community. Very crazy. So, very crazy premise too.
So if you're in the black community right now and your name fucking Lil Tay Tay, it's a Lil Tay Tay in every 50 states in every city.
Yeah,
there's so many Lil Tay Tays out here, bro. You're not the only Lil Tay Tay.
My favorite scene though was whenever they were going to the club and hit the DJ.
Talking about the mind control music, because a lot of y'all niggas be out here mind control. All this fucking the music nigga be rapping about, which y'all talking about guns and spinning the blocks and shooting niggas, and y'all get on y'all social media and point a gun at a fucking camera nigga. Now the police got you right where they want you.
Yep. Off of a song.
Off a song. A song made you point a gun at the camera, nigga. You are stupid.
That's crazy. And then look, you got the people that ride around playing that music in the car. They typically drive very aggressive. And nobody's chilling just Sunday driving listening to crazy music, bro. Turn up like shooting shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then the thing about it is, niggas be listening to this type of music and have never done any of this shit.
No.
But turn into this shit and ruin their whole life.
Yep.
You gonna ruin your life with some fucking music.
Yeah. You gonna have a nigga moment because you listen to fucking whoever.
You wanna listen to all these little crash outs and you become a crash out. It's crazy you can be motivated to be a crash out nowadays instead of be motivated to be a successful person.
You know, it's crazy that having a nigga moment is now basically the equivalent of people saying like, oh, he crashed out or he's a crash out.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the same. It's the same thing though.
It's the same thing. A nigga moment is you crashing out because it ain't worth it.
Right. All right, so let's define a nigga moment for people that don't know. So in my mind, what a nigga moment means is basically a moment in time, an instance, an interaction with somebody to where you let your emotions dictate like long-term logic. It's like you basically live for that one singular moment to show your pride. Yeah. And to show how much of a nigga you really are.
Niggas be literally having pissing contests.
Yeah.
Let's see who can piss the farthest.
Yep.
Like, you step on my shoe. Bitch ass nigga, you step on my shoe, I'm finna beat your ass. then look, get beat up. Yep. Now you want to shoot the nigga. That is a nigga moment. Because you started the fight, now you get your ass whooped, now you want to shoot. Why is you out here so emotionally, you heard me, unintelligent? You cannot be a grown man out here so emotional. That's some hoe ass shit.
Yeah. And I know, look, a lot of people that are not of the black community are going to hear something like a nigga moment and be like, oh my gosh, what is that?
You do not have to be black to have a nigga moment. I see so many nigga moments from all type of people in New York. You go to New York and you just watch New York traffic, you will see so many nigga moments from people that are not niggas.
Yeah.
You do not have to be black to be a nigga. A nigga is an ignorant person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
I done seen so many fucking Dominicans, white people, fucking Indians just crash out in traffic. Motherfucker got the car ready to fight, slapping windows, all type of shit, yelling loud to the top of their lungs. But it's like, nigga, at the end of the day, none of y'all gonna do nothing. Y'all just yelling and y'all just trying to get you heard me compare penises at this point.
Yeah, I'm glad that the name converted to just being a crash out because it's a more blanketed term. Now everybody can.
Yeah, everybody. It's a whole lot of crash out.
Yeah, exactly. There is.
A female can be a crash out. It's white girls that's crash outs.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the times it is females because females are naturally more emotional.
They emotional, but the thing about it is dudes are turning into the new females.
Yup. Yeah, literally.
So it's like shit. They go hand in hand. These boys are some bitches, so they acting like bitches.
Yeah. What? As far as like more guys now these days having more of like female type tendencies.
Yeah, these are males. These are not men. They're males.
So you have them being more emotional, but what are other facets of males these days that are now starting to reflect women, like the women tendency of what we historically know as like that's what women typically do. Like what are men starting to do now, or males starting to do now?
Let me think.
I can give an example. Why you think?
Go ahead.
Not taking responsibility. Well, I ain't gonna say women don't take because I'm not gonna say because women do take responsibility on things, but I would say, I guess I meant it more in the sense of like they aren't the main ones like building things for the future. I guess you can say a lot of men out here, they kind of just are out here. A lot of men don't know what to do. A lot of men are lost, honestly. A lot of men are lost and they're just like kind of just. I feel like a lot of men are starting to develop more pessimistic mentalities.
Yeah.
They just have no hope for the future. But not trying to say women were ever like that. I'm just more saying men, I feel like more had the mentality of like work. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And now men aren't really wanting to work a whole lot.
Yeah. But the thing about that is, nigga, if you ain't gonna work, you gotta do something. Then you don't want to do nothing. That's what trophy wife do.
Yeah, exactly. That's more of what I'm trying to get at right there.
These niggas don't want to do nothing. Like, I can see if you got some kind of side hustle, you got some kind of dream, you trying to, you heard me chasing some shit, these niggas want to play the game.
But you still got to work.
You know what I'm saying?
Work does not mean going to work. Yeah, work is meaning
putting in some type of productivity.
Yeah, having time to be productive.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't productive.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't going to sit, smoke, call up my homeboy, see what they doing, go stand around on some street that they don't own in apartments, or just post up somewhere and make it seem like they cool. You heard me? Ain't doing shit. Go get some fast food, sit back down, go get some alcohol with the scraper they chain, go get some alcohol, and now we just vibing. Now we a whole bunch of dudes drunk around each other. Why is niggas getting drunk with each other? That's gay.
But with nothing to like.
You ain't celebrating shit, nigga. You celebrate being a failure. If you get drunk around niggas all the time and you ain't doing shit with your life, nigga, you celebrating failure. I hate to see y'all niggas in 10 years. Y'all still gonna be doing the same shit, but y'all probably gonna lose a couple more teeth. And you ain't gonna have no bitch in your life. And your fingernail probably like you been digging in your ass and changing oil.
That's what living, I mean, I know we want to live moment to moment, right? But you don't want to live like basically without a goal. You know, you don't want to live just for like being right here.
That living moment to moment shit, you really can't, it really ain't possible. No. This is some shit you gonna always miss.
Or think about.
Yeah. So
plan for.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, nigga, I'm living for the future right now.
Yeah. Living for the future, but
right now, I'm saying I'm living for the future right now, in the moment.
In the moment, though.
In the moment. Yeah. These niggas be out here just living.
Just going through life like a dog.
Just flowing. Like literally like nigga wake up, look around, just roam.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Ain't got nothing to look forward to. I'm so bored. You a grown ass man to me, I'm so bored. Nigga, if you don't do something, it's so much shit out here for you to eat to I'm bored. FaceTime me. I done seen niggas on their fucking little Instagram quotes about FaceTime me.
That's whack.
I done seen niggas post, I'm single.
Oh my
gosh. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
That's horrible.
That's some weak ass shit, bro. You gotta be ashamed. You a grown ass man talking I'm single. I done seen married niggas talking about some I'm outside.
Oh, Lord.
Boy.
Look, I haven't been on Instagram in a few months.
If it wasn't for my job, I would not be on Instagram.
But I don't even want to know. Like, and the thing is, I didn't even follow a whole lot of like younger people. But
these are grown-ups I'm talking about.
Oh, well, grown-ups. I mean, you can
These
see
niggas,
some of that stuff on Facebook too.
Yeah, definitely.
People are weird on social media, bro. People be putting way too much
My big brother be on Facebook posting about freaky shit. I'm
bedroom
like,
stuff.
I'm like, God damn.
This
nigga.
is you. This is not even a burner account.
You and Facebook need to get a room. I hope you see this because you and Facebook need to get a room, my brother.
How you this on horny, bro?
Look, nigga tell me I'm trolling. Who the fuck troll like this all day? You talk about freaky shit all day, nigga. You not trolling, bro. You dead ass serious. You have a problem.
How do you not just like, okay, if I understand, we as men, you know what I'm saying?
Man, if I want to talk about some freaky shit, I'm going to call the bitch. I'm not finna get on social media and my grandma and my mama watching my shit and I'm talking about eating ass and goddamn, I need to find some pussy that'll make me cry and shit like that. Like, nigga, ain't nobody finna goddamn be on no fucking Facebook posting this shit. Nigga, go find, instead of you posting on Facebook and sharing, nigga, go find that pussy that gonna make you cry in real life. This is the metaverse, nigga. Grandma's watching. You talking about pussy they gonna make you cry.
But see, then we circle back around. Like, you don't even want to work for it. You just want to post this on social media.
And think somebody gonna give you that little that crying pussy.
So you think some woman of high value that has
These niggas don't want no high value woman. These niggas will fuck a dog.
Well, then that's where that's a firm decision. Once you out of there, bro, I can't. Bro, there's so many things you can relate back to Dave Chappelle. He's talking about. They still say people got HIV from monkeys. He's like, nobody fucks humans and monkeys, you idiot. You either fuck monkeys or you fuck humans.
They got to waste this shit all over.
Once you fuck a monkey, you're out of the human pussy game for good.
Man. You never go back. You should never go back. Then you gonna fuck up. You really gonna fuck up the human population doing shit like that.
Oh my God, yeah. You're a super freak. You doing that? You doing both? That you're greedy at that point.
You need to pick a lane.
Be bisexual.
That don't be out this hole. You heard me coming from animals back to bride. I ain't gonna look. I'm going back in time. When I was in fucking middle school, we probably was in like 5th, 6th grade. We had this dude in my class, like I think he was in my homeroom. We just had a class we mixed in together. They used to mix in like periods and shit, like from all homerooms. This fucking dude named Luke, bro. Luke didn't have them all, and Luke was just insane, bro. Luke used to come to school bragging about how he fucked the cat.
Oh my God!
And
what grade is this? What year?
We was in 6th grade.
Oh no, man.
This nigga Luke was off the chain, bro. Luke talking about he fucked the cat, bro.
Where is Luke these days?
Ain't no telling where the fuck Luke at, bro.
Luke, if you're watching this, bro.
I hope you're not fucking cats no more, Luke.
That wasn't the right thing to do, brother.
You heard me, bro, because that shit. You might. I'm glad you say your last name, because they might be looking for you. My bad, bro.
Write this down, Luke.
My bad.
They're gonna say his last name here in a second.
No, we not. I don't even remember his last name. I'm no rat.
Nah, man. But yeah, if you doing that, bro,
God bless you, Luke.
That's dirty.
I hope you heard me turn your life around, but there's no way you can go back. If a bitch ever hear this and find out you was fucking cats, you gonna lose all your privileges. You gonna lose all your woman privileges.
Oh my goodness.
You used to fuck cats, Luke. It was a long time ago.
Bro, what disease do you get from that?
Nigga, I don't know. I ain't never fucked no cat. I don't plan on that shit.
You get AIDS from monkeys apparently, so
Yeah,
you dogs and cats, bro. What do you get?
that nigga ain't gonna have goddamn. Look, I ain't gonna say it because we'll get canceled.
HIV, dog infectious virus.
They gonna have something. They gonna have never mind.
Anyway, let's get serious here.
Yeah, we are serious. This is a real. This is a no laughing moment. It's just funny at the time right now.
All right, so we're on the topic of sexuality, right?
Watch out, dog. Please watch out, Tyson. I'm trying to. You stepping on the cord, bro.
Tyson, come over here, brother. Tyson's bored.
What?
All right, so we're on the topic of sexuality. And when I say sexuality,
Ain't nothing wrong with gay people.
I'm not. I'm
saying.
No, there's definitely not at all. Nothing wrong with anybody. You could be who you want to be in this world. All right.
It's
be
just
who
like
you want to be.
just like don't be out here. You heard me. Don't be mad at certain people because they do certain shit. That's what be bothering me. Like nigga be so mad because certain people do certain shit. Like nigga.
Also, don't be too prideful.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like I understand. Say you're gay, right? And everybody knows you have like the Pride Month thing, but at the same time,
yeah,
the Bible, like, I mean, not even just the Bible, but in any sense, just with like human nature, like being prideful and being like having too much pride about this is literally like, you need to have a little bit of humility too, to just be yourself and be confident in who you are. You don't have to show who you are to everybody. Like, just be yourself and be happy.
Yeah,
like,
we don't have no fucking straight parade.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, nigga.
It's a thing that's put on by people in the uppers. You got black pride, gay pride, all this pride.
I'm not going to no motherfucking black pride parade.
No,
Man.
bro. I am who I am.
Born a nigga. I'm gonna die a nigga. You know what I'm saying? My kid probably gonna be some Hispanic and Chinese niggas. Like, they ain't gonna be the nigga ain't gonna respect them at no fucking black pride parade. So why in the fuck would I go to a black pride parade and I got these mixed ass kids?
No, but you know it's so funny too. Imagine if white people had White Pride Month.
And then it'll be a whole fucking uproar.
What? Everybody would be mad. Oh my gosh, they're doing white pride. They're racist. Bro, like it just causes too much confusion into like what is allowed, what is not allowed.
It's that division shit though.
Yeah.
They want niggas to be divided. They want niggas to hate each other. They want, you heard me, to cancel niggas for saying certain things. But it's like, nigga, why the fuck we not free to say certain shit when motherfuckers free to show certain shit?
Bro, you could show people getting killed on Twitter, but you can't say
certain things.
Things about the president, about Kamala Harris.
Fuck Kamala Harris. Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
Or you can't say things about Donald Trump, and it's just like, bro.
Shout out to Donald Trump. He had the hood going crazy.
It's just like, where does it end? And it's like,
this shit don't end. This shit is a game.
It's a game.
If you can't beat them, join them. And the thing about it, there, bro, you really can't get counseled. If you want to be completely honest.
I mean, because the internet is not a real place.
It's not. I think you still got to go out here and live real life. You think if I got counseled today and walked outside, nigga be like, you counseled. Nigga, I'm still gonna be able to shop buy my grocery, buy clothes. I'm still gonna be able to go do my rap shit. This is a fake thing. This is some shit that like, this is used for like mind control.
Yeah.
Oh, he's canceled. He ain't gonna be able to go nowhere.
Mind control.
You heard me? Niggas think rich niggas stop making money once they get canceled.
Yeah.
Kanye West was $1 million, $50 million in debt. That nigga's a billionaire. This cancel shit don't stop nothing. Nigga, you heard me? Excuse me. Nigga, that's some words somebody done made up to my, man, get the fuck out of here.
But it's crazy because almost anybody that is a celebrity.
My bad. I'm reading because I did say I don't want to get canceled early. Fuck the cancel culture. You heard me? The cancel culture can eat shit.
I mean, it's just so whack. Like it's really just
a
way for people who want to be offended to get offended, basically.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, if you want to be offended, you're gonna be offended. If you don't want to be offended, you're not gonna get offended. And the thing about it is, I heard Aaron Rodgers say this shit the other day. Why would I listen to criticism from somebody that I wouldn't take advice from? So people be out here listening to people that they would not even ask for advice or ask for anything, and then trying to, you heard me, bash them or say they wrong and all this shit.
Right.
Nigga, you don't even care about me for real. You heard me, bored.
Yeah, I mean, what's the problem from taking advice from somebody that's not doing better than you, or from somebody that you don't even know, or anything like that? It's like, how can you really expect them to give you the best of advice if they're not even in a position that you want to be in? Or
they could be down bad, and they be like, okay, I understand you can take advice from anybody.
Yeah.
Because people will tell you about their mistakes and all this shit, and you heard me teach you from that. But nigga, there's only so much I can listen to.
Well, it also comes like, what kind of advice are they giving you? Because some people like to give advice.
Motherfucker tell you don't.
That's not really advice.
Motherfucker tell you don't be like me. Of course. Of course, motherfucker. That's a given. That's bingo free space. I will not be like you. You know what I'm saying?
How can I be like you?
I can't. I ain't making your decisions, and I see what your decision got you. So I'm definitely not making those.
Only you can be you.
You heard me?
Only me can be me.
You smoke crack, don't you?
I was like, everybody got to be their own person. Take advice from wise people that you know are wise. Just have good what's the word?
Intuition.
Discernment. That's the word I'm looking for. Being able to decipher
who you need to take advice from, and who you need to just don't listen to none of that shit they talking about.
Yeah. And that's also another thing. Like, all right, when it comes to social media, right, and the internet, what's one of the main things that stop people from, like, say, doing something on the internet? It's like criticism from people.
Man, you know, I know if don't nobody know, nigga. I done been called everything in the fucking book.
All right, what's the worst? All right, so to wrap like this portion of like our conversation, what is some of the craziest things you've been called? Because honestly, like when people talk about these topics, somebody can be like, "Oh, whatever, you haven't been through anything," but man, you received a whole lot of criticism and hate in your young career.
I used to have bad acne. So I've been called everything, all type of names when it comes to acne. Motherfucker call me Star Crunch. Motherfucker told me like Miss Netta.
Didn't they call you a crunch bar?
Crunch bar. Motherfucker told me I wash my face with shit.
That's dirty.
That was insane. And then it's like when it comes to the music, this sucks, turn this off. My grandma said she hate this shit and she's deaf. Shit like, shit like that. So it'd be like, damn, like how they keep going through this shit? And then they can be like, please block me because you keep on popping up on my For You page. So I'm like, nigga, you keep on getting on the internet, nigga. I'm running the algorithm right now. So it's like you can't help but to see me. So it's like I'm like that channel that people hate but they won't turn. Because it's like, if you got time to criticize, you must got time to watch.
Right.
Because the thing about the shit that people criticize, they actually watched it.
And the thing is about people who hop into comment sections to criticize, you got too much time on your hand.
Majority of people that do that shit don't be doing shit.
Sitting at home. Or sitting at a job that they hate.
Motherfucker be on social media with no followers. Why are you on social media? It's called social media. You're supposed to be social. You're supposed to, you heard me, network. Niggas be on there with 0 followers, following 1,000 people, and with no profile picture and comment and shit.
But those are trolls, essentially.
But at the same time, nigga, your life purpose is a troll?
I mean,
what God put you here to just got them coming on the internet.
Apparently, a lot of people out here are trolls. But
how many people get paid to be a troll?
Nobody.
Unless you were Russian and you work for Facebook.
Yeah, you work for like some agency or government agency that is out here just doing things.
Yeah, it's really trolling for real, like posting the post, because we talked about this the last podcast. That's posting the post about like repost if you believe in God. If you don't, you'll have 7 years of bad luck. That is a troll.
Yeah.
That is a real troll because nigga, God ain't got no fucking Facebook. Why are we on Facebook reposting shit about God when God don't care about no Facebook?
Y'all really think God's sitting up there in heaven, right? Or
I wonder who reposted me today. Let me get on my Facebook.
Also another thing too, it's like if people know who God is everybody. God is within us, right?
He made us in his likeness.
In his likeness, in his image. So you really think God is sitting there like within you? If you don't repost this on Instagram, you don't love me.
Damn, what's the name ain't post me today. I'm finna make his day bad.
And say you prayed and you really connected with God early in the day, and then you get on Instagram and you see somebody post on their story talking about if you don't repost this, you're going to hell. You think God is really going to condemn you? I'm
gonna start replying to all that shit and be like, "Fuck you,"
or "You're an idiot."
Yeah, you stupid. You playing with people. God gonna whoop your ass.
But it's honestly more sinful to even start spreading stuff like that instead of spreading the truth. Like you have to spread the truth. If you see something like that, it is more imperative to get on social media, screenshot that, and make like a little video talking about how just dirty that is to do that to people and just mess with people's minds.
Bro, literally, there's people out here stressed out about shit. I ain't repost that thing about God today. Now
I'm gonna have 7 years of bad luck.
Man, get the fuck out of my face, man.
That's junk though. It's literally garbage.
That's propaganda. I knew shit was getting bad when I started seeing AI videos talking about God.
What do you mean?
Like you ain't seen they got like AI ads on fucking TikTok. They be like, download this app if you want to get closer to God and all this. I'm like, man, this is bullshit, bro.
See, now they're monetizing God.
Yeah, they monetizing God, bro.
They're like
but you know who did? You know who kind of did it first?
The preacher. Who?
Kanye West.
Kanye monetized God? What, Jesus Walks?
With Jesus Walks in with the, you remember he turned to the gospel music.
Oh, yeah.
And he had the choirs and all that shit. This nigga, he did it first, and now they doing it on social media. It's like, He was ahead the whole time. It was crazy at first. Like nigga, like how he go from making a song called Power, then he talking about God, because nigga thought he was talking about God in the song Power.
Yeah.
Where it's like no one man should have all that power. Because when I was a kid, I'm thinking I'm ignorant to this shit, so I'm thinking he talking about God. I'm like, I don't like this song. But I'm so brainwashed by being on Facebook, seeing all these chain letters and all this shit, talking about some, if you don't repost this, you get 7 years of bad luck. I don't understand what's going on because I have a child like mine.
Right.
But it's like now they monetizing God. It's like, nigga, they been monetizing God since I was a kid. I'm giving away my fucking lunch money to the preacher, and this nigga gonna pull up in a new suit and a new car next week, and I'm gonna be hungry as fuck at school for a whole week.
Yeah. I mean,
Nigga done took my 75 cents. My grandma scraping up change. We all got 75 cents a piece, dropping it in the shit. I need this 75 cents more than the fucking preacher do.
right.
The church ain't gonna never get rebuilt. The church is owned by the government.
Yeah, I used to go to a church in Tuscaloosa.
They had cash out. You remember we went to the church that had cash out?
Was that church? Right.
Bro, we went to that church. It was like a hood church.
Yeah.
They had
In Tuscaloosa?
the big ass projector in that hole.
Yeah.
They had the cash out and all that shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
You can send money, and I'm like, oh, this is bullshit.
Well, they kept on telling the congregation that they were supposedly like building a new church in Birmingham or something like that. They never built that church, bro. We went there for like 3 years or something like that, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna move next year." Like, bro, they ain't never moved.
That's that.
I bet that church is still there to this day.
That's that clone Tyrone shit.
Yeah,
It's like they gonna keep on. You heard me finessing, and they gonna keep on falling for this.
keeping the people broke,
You know what I mean?
thinking that you're gonna do this. It's
you cannot buy savior.
That's what I'm saying. You can't if you like think about this logically. Like if you can't say give $100 to the church and expect your financial situation to turn around with nothing else being put into your situation.
I can see the church gave money to the people that needed it in the church. The church don't return no fucking money to people.
No, like
the church don't even have fucking giveaways and shit like that. The church literally, you'll fucking around have 3 days out the year that have like a little dinner in the church, and it'd be like, nigga, did 3 days out of whole 365.
Right, and then they still want people to go and donate canned goods and clothes and stuff.
And then not to mention
used clothes.
Not to mention when the preacher bring his preacher friends in. Now the collection plate done went around 17 times because everybody got to get paid because, nigga, I done pulled up down here to your church, nigga. I got this motherfucking robe on. I need some of this little player money you got there. I need some money from your hoes.
Look how God blessed me.
You heard me?
I got my alligator shoes.
You heard me?
I got this suit.
I got my buddies up here with me, too. We pimping you. You know what I'm saying?
It's bad. That's so bad, bro. And this is like... I know there's some people, too, that maybe haven't seen that in actuality, but I have seen...
Man,
how dirty.
Everybody that's seen this shit, it's just like they don't want to believe this shit.
They don't want to believe it. They don't want to admit it because it's a cult.
Yeah.
It could be a cult. I'm not saying every church is a cult. I'm saying it could evolve.
Majority.
Yeah.
Think about majority of organizations. Everything is a fucking code. Everything has rules, regulations, and a code. That is a cult. Certain shit you can't say about it. Certain shit you can't do within it. Certain shit you can't do outside of it.
Yeah.
It's a fucking cult.
And it doesn't have anything to do with your relationship with God.
It don't.
It doesn't.
Because if you go read the Bible, because I'm Muslim, so, but if you go read the Christian Bible, it does say Jesus was in the church and turned over tables and shit like that because he was upset with the church, because church isn't a building. Church is a gathering.
Yeah. What did Jesus say about the church?
Google it for me, brother.
I went to this church this one time, and I was trying to think, like, if Jesus was there, what would Jesus do, right? But I went to this church, and there was this homeless guy, and he started acting really strange. Like, he was being honestly kind of like borderline violent. Mm-hmm. He didn't hit nobody or touch nobody, but he definitely was like, he was flicking off the pastors and the people singing on the stage. Mm-hmm. Like, he was just doing all that kind of stuff, and they basically like ended up grabbing him, like bodying him and taking him out of the church. But I'm like, what would Jesus do in that situation?
You know, people like that's God's people.
Yeah.
Like, people like that is God's people, bro. God sent that man there for a reason that day. He didn't hurt nobody, remember?
No, he didn't hurt anybody.
Exactly. I remember that time you went to the church with what's the nigga name? Senator Warnell Rodock.
The what?
What the nigga name with the senator?
Oh, Raphael Warnock.
I said Ronell Warnock, Raphael Warnock. Why the fuck the nigga trying to bring Joe Biden to church? Why is fucking politicians in church? Why are we celebrating politicians in church? Why are we idolizing politicians? Why is a fucking governor, whatever the fuck he was, senator, why is he a preacher?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Church and the state not supposed to be.
You got niggas like Reverend Al Sharpton, the fucking feds, a federal informant. Excuse me, you work for the government. You need to get the fuck out of church. Matter of fact, I understand why you in church, because the church is the government.
Yeah. In what sense?
As long as I got my suit and tie, I'm gonna make sure that we all right. I'm gonna show you how to do things. I'm gonna show you tight shoestrings.
What do you mean whenever you say the church is the government?
Shit, the church is funded by the government. Property taxes don't exist on church grounds. The fucking pastors have to go to a board meeting. Why are pastors going to a board meeting for the state? To keep the state off their ass. Because
like from what, taxes?
Yeah. And that's why I can pull up in a new suit every week. That's why I can buy a new car. That's why my family okay. But I gotta be low key. I can't walk around. Some niggas you heard me brag and boast as pastors. Some niggas don't. You got certain pastors pull up Cadillac. You heard me, best niggas wearing Rolex, Gucci clothes, all type of shit nowadays. Somebody pastor can't. They be like, the pastor can't have money. You ever seen Don't Be a Menace while drinking your juice in the hood?
Yeah.
They want to ask why the pastor got a nice car, but don't ask no questions. You know
it's always an Escalade too.
You know what I'm saying? But that's old player shit.
Yeah.
Every old nigga that you heard me that think he some type of player, he got a SUV that's like a Cadillac. Nigga want a goddamn Escalade Cadillac. He wanted a little Cadillac car.
And like I said, we say this.
Man, nigga ain't nobody trying to knock your hustle. It's just like, be real about it.
Be real and be honest. And it's like, also, we say this in the fact that it's a thing, right? It's a real thing. We're not just hyping it up to tear down the church. We're not hyping it up to disrespect God, disrespect Christianity. It's because human nature in our society and people in our society have construed church and made it to be a financial thing, a career in a sense. They have church college to literally, like, you literally go to college to have a career as a pastor. It's just, and it's like behind the disguise of spreading the word of God. But it's, man, we could spread the word of God in so many other ways than going to college and then becoming a pastor on your own and building a career off of that.
Bro, you can spread the word of God without even reading any of the holy text.
Because God can speak to you directly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what a conscience is. It's like that's what how you naturally know what's right and what's wrong. Like,
watch out, Tyson.
I don't know. It's just,
yeah, people be out here acting like you got to be a certain caliber of person to be a pastor. The pastor's the worst motherfucker, the most riding, dirty motherfucker in the world. I'm a pastor. I'm a dirty, riding motherfucker. But at the same time, nigga, it ain't about the person, it's the message.
right.
So as long as you deliver good message, the person you are don't matter.
Right.
Shit, you got niggas out here like R. Kelly. Horrible person, great musician.
Yeah.
You got a nigga like P. Diddy, horrible person, great businessman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, the worst people sometimes be the best at you heard me, they say in the book, The War on Art. That's the name of the book?
Yeah. War of Art.
The War of Art. In the book, it says a true artist doesn't identify with their art. These niggas identify as pedophiles and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? The art shit was just a part of their calling. But
right.
they did a whole lot of other shit.
Right. Had a whole separate journey.
So it's like people live separate lives within one life.
Yeah. Just like how people can't necessarily expect the president of the United States to be the best human being ever.
Nigga, fucking Donald Trump ain't even a politician.
Yeah.
But has been the president. Businessman, president.
What would you do if you became president?
I never thought about becoming president. It's not my cup of tea.
Politics isn't my cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea, bro. It's like this shit get ran by somebody else any fucking way. So why'd I even put myself in this shit?
Speaking of politics, Obviously, like, you know, they're about to elect another president in like a month or 2 months or whatever.
That boy Trump.
You know how keyed in people are on the news and stuff right now, bro. How keyed in people are on the news in today's world.
You know how many people don't know the news is a business?
The news is a way to spread propaganda, one. Also, two, like basically 1A and 1B. Actually, I'd probably say 1A is a business in the sense of advertisement, right?
We need eyes.
They need eyes.
Eyes get money.
You know how they do that? You know how they attract, how the news attracts
Tell us.
eyes to their program? So, and think about it, news programming, they're programming you by spreading negativity. Because what do you see whenever you watch the news? A whole lot of negative things going on in the world.
Bullshit.
You can watch the news and be like, oh my gosh, the world is burning. And then you walk outside and everything's okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga be out here watching the news, getting depressed, and then realize ain't shit. I know that shit on the news going on outside.
But why do they do that?
Control.
They control through fear, but it's because it's also affecting your amygdala in your brain.
Elaborate. Tell people what the word is. Said again.
So the amygdala.
Amygdala.
So your amygdala is a small part of your brain. It's basically like the main processing center for emotions. It also links your emotions to many other brain abilities, especially memories, learning, and your senses. When it doesn't work as it should, it can cause or contribute to disruptive feelings and symptoms. So basically, your amygdala, whenever you watch negative things on the news, it activates that part of the brain and essentially hooks you to continue watching that. So it's almost like you're mind controlled.
Yeah.
Because it's not necessarily your fault that you actually want to watch the news. It's because you become literally addicted to the negativity that's on the news or the drama. Drama and negativity go hand in hand. They're the same thing.
My grandma watch the news all the time. Like, grandma, turn that bullshit off. Like, God damn, nobody want to see this shit. This shit ain't nothing but bullshit. All the young people in the world just doing all this and doing all that. We living in the last days. Only old people say we living in the last days. We've been living in the last days since goddamn they were born, apparently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas say the last day, nigga, we ain't went into no Great Depression. I know nigga feel like them was the last day. Nigga ain't no money out here at all, nigga. We got to be finna die. You know what I'm saying?
It is old people that watch the news, though.
And the thing about it is old people talking about living in the last day, but they the ones living in they last days, not ours.
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't think nobody around this motherfucker right now gonna see the end of the world.
No.
You might see the end of your world, but you ain't gonna see the end of the whole wide world, nigga. We talked about it the other day, nigga. How many days take God to make the earth?
6 days, 7 days he rested. 7th day he rested.
How many days you think that really was? In human years.
Millions.
Okay then. So nigga, we ain't got them 2024.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
According to the Gregorian.
According to this shit that they gave, the little skeleton that they gave us.
Yeah.
We're in 2024. We had all the BC, the AC, all this shit. But hey, man, nigga, still millions of more years to go on. You gonna die, you gonna come back if you fucked up real bad enough, and they gonna bring your ass back. You gonna be a roach or something to get stepped on, or you gonna be like a fucking scallop that a fucking a walrus gonna crack on a rock.
The thing is, nothing lasts forever either. So even if it was the end of America, doesn't necessarily mean that it's like the end of the world.
That's what I'm saying.
You
And
know
the
what I
thing
mean?
about it is, we talked about this too. I think energy can be created but never destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So at every end is in the beginning. So just because the end of your time don't mean it's the end of the time that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be thinking like, just because they time up, everybody else time up. No, it don't work like that.
And also the overarching thing too is, what can you control? You can control your own thoughts. You can control your own emotions. You can essentially control what's going on in your world, right? In your world.
Mm-hmm.
But can you control you as an individual, or anybody as an individual, besides if you just have a lot of money and you are, you know, one of these unknown individuals that control things? Can you control anything as a person that's watching the news? You think these folks are out here watching the news that have trillions of dollars that are pulling the strings?
No, nigga, they
They
making
ain't
it.
watching
They
the news.
making the news. They the reason the news is on.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, you think this person right here watching Fox News or CNN News are gonna, they oh man, look what they're saying about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris and Putin and Zelensky and all these other names out here that they like to throw around, and Ukraine and Israel, and it's like, y'all understand that Israel and what's the other country is? I don't even know, bro. Palestine. Like, you know, these two countries or these two nations have been at war since like the beginning of time, since Jesus. Like, you think right now it's the same? It's literally it's the same news just happening to different people. It's like
People be so lost in the sauce, bro. Like, bro, at the end of the day, this shit ain't got no effect on none of that.
no.
Motherfuckers just want to go out here and revolt in a sense and goddamn protest. And protest ain't never changed shit. You go out here and scream Black Lives Matter, Free Palestine, and all that bullshit you want to scream that shit all day. That shit ain't gonna change nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It's
My
like,
nigga, if you want to change some shit, go get your gun, go get your passport, and take you out of jail. Cause they gonna take you to jail, go get your gun, and try to flout.
no, if you really want to go change something, just change where your environment is. You don't gotta live in America. If you really want to move and like not be a part of the world, go somewhere else. Like, it's okay to be peaceful, and that's honestly that should be the goal.
First of all, why are we in America talking about free these countries?
What's it got to do with us?
Shit. Jack shit. We talking about free some shit ain't got nothing to do with that, nigga. A lot of these niggas will never go to Israel, never go to Palestine. Talking about free this, free that. I understand people have cultures. You have the right to, you heard me, support your culture, support your background and all that shit. But nigga, you ain't changing shit.
But they gonna say free Palestine, and yet you wearing Nikes.
It's niggas out here talking about free my nigga and don't even put no money on his books. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that shit's just some cliche ass shit to say. You heard me, make people feel like you heard me. You a real nigga. And nigga, you ain't no real nigga. Nigga, you gonna really, you heard me, support your people. Go do something for them.
Yeah, and free Palestine is essentially a different version of that same thing. Free little
Palestine,
Tay-Tay.
Yeah, free Palestine just like free my nigga.
Yeah,
And you ain't doing shit for them.
Not doing anything.
You just the worst of the people you heard me that doing shit to them.
You on Instagram posting an Instagram story. If you don't share this, I can't associate with you.
Well, fuck you.
It's like, bro, what are you saying right now? Like, you sound like a very low IQ person. Like, do you not see what's really going? Like, and the thing is, those people will look at you and I, and that the fact that we're speaking on this right now.
You're wrong. You need to leave.
They're so dumb. How can they just have no compassion for it? It's like, bro, do you not know that there's also kids using your iPhone or building your iPhone battery that are slaving away, not getting paid anything right now in Africa? Like, they're
Nigga, these same people walk over homeless people in America.
what they walk. Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You talking about free a country, nigga. You walking over people that's in a country that's like struggling. Like, these people are on the ground begging for money. You walking over them. Nigga, you just as worse as the niggas that bumming countries.
right down the street
You know what I'm saying?
from where you live.
Like, niggas out here talking about ill homeless people and can't even put a homeless person in a house or apartment or a room for one night. Nigga, you just as worse as the homeless person. You just as fucked up in the head.
Yep.
You almost them.
Pretty
if you ain't
much.
fucking careful, because you can't help. If you can't help them, you got to be close to them.
What's crazy is people don't even know how close everyone is. Not everybody is this close to being homeless, in the sense of you can just make one wrong move and you're homeless.
Nigga, you ain't even got to make one wrong move. Somebody around you that's the breadwinner make one wrong move and goddamn, you heard me, fuck some shit up. And if you're a white family, I hate it for you because he gonna kill y'all and all y'all. He gonna kill himself and your whole family.
Right.
But like, it's like niggas out here, you heard me, if they lose their job, they whole family generational shit is over.
Yep. You ever seen Fun with Dick and Jane with Jim Carrey?
I done seen the cover, but I never watched the movie.
Basically same premise. He lost his job. Wife didn't know where he was stay at home mom. Shit got loose.
What's the Amtrak nigga?
The dude. Yeah. Marta.
Yeah, the Marta.
Marta
dude jumped
got caught on like something fraud or
some
something.
kind of fraud or something. Jumped in front of the train.
Yep.
Nigga,
Killed himself with his own product. How you gonna kill yourself with your own Marta train?
You made this shit and them jump in front of it and end it all just because you heard me. You got caught doing shit you was doing.
Yeah.
My grandma always told me, you ashamed doing something you ain't got no business doing it.
Yeah.
If you ashamed of doing it, why are you doing it? Then you get caught. Now you heard me. You a victim.
They lost God.
What the nigga R. Kelly said? Y'all killing me with this shit.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, man. That's R. Kelly.
When
he said that, you kind of feel bad for him.
You ever seen the fucking what's his name? You ever seen the I think I showed you this shit, the fucking the Keenan version on Saturday Night Live?
Mm-mm.
Bro, they had Keenan playing R. Kelly. This shit was hilarious. That nigga
Talking about Keenan and
Keenan from Keenan and
Kel.
Yeah. And the lady was talking to him like she was the interviewer. She was like, Robert. He said, call me victim. Nigga, I heard something. Did something stop?
I don't think so.
I think the recording stopped.
What did?
Something stopped, nigga, because I heard a ding, like a ding ding. What is it, that?
Might have been that. Maybe the SD card filled up. All right. Anyways, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I heard something. I know I wasn't tripping. But yeah.
These cameras, so we keep multiple around. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, speaking on like government, God, humanity, society. Man, I heard a great thing about like flat earthing.
Talk to me.
So I know like you have been a huge proponent of, having an open mind in terms of like, what if this world is not round? What if we're not really floating through space?
I always said we want some goddamn what the name of this shit is? Dragon Ball Z shit.
Yeah, basically a
floating half a piece of a rock.
Yeah,
not a whole globe, but a floating piece of a rock. Cause it's like, nigga, we never travel in a fucking circle.
Well, on top of that, I mean, for those people who like want to say they practice Christianity and whatnot, I mean, the Bible does say that we're essentially on a flat earth.
Nigga, then Moses part the Red Sea.
Yeah.
How the fuck you part the Red Sea on some round shit?
But I mean, it's like
when the water just keep on flowing up under the top. You know what I'm saying? Like when this shit just like go like that. If it was round,
I don't know how big the sea was, bro. I don't know. I really don't. But let me see.
Nigga, it's the sea, it's the ocean.
In the Bible, does it say the earth
was round? It's true on me, nigga.
Is round. Okay. All right.
They say it.
Yeah. So it basically, the Bible likes to speak in, phrases and like analogies and whatnot. So basically Psalms 104:5, which basically says like the earth's foundation should not be moved, means that the earth cannot spin, like how they say the earth spins and whatnot. But yeah, anyways, I mean, we can kind of go on and on trying to find like where exactly it says it, but I mean, if it's just like a weird concept. Honestly, like it doesn't really matter what we're saying in terms of like if it's true or not true. It's just basically the idea of like, how do we know that the earth is in fact round versus like being just a human being, right? On Earth, you look up into the sky, you can't say, hey, we're on a ball or we're on a spherical planet floating through space around the sun, going through the universe as the sun is spinning through the galaxy or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then we're all on one arm of the Milky Way, and the Milky Way is in one galaxy cluster, and then there's a galaxy cluster with other galaxy clusters, and now
the only thing about this shit, who done went and seen all this shit?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? How can you, even with like the James Webb telescope, or
I don't give a fuck what these niggas that went and built. You heard me show me some. You know how we was kids, we used to get the little toy from McDonald's, and you can flick the little shutter, and you see some different shit.
I miss those toys.
It's like, nigga, you could be doing this shit with these fucking telescopes if you want to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this could be some made up shit, but it's only in certain places when you turn the camera.
Right.
You know, you got the panoramic camera on your phone. You can just got them go around the room and take a picture of the whole room, but then you only see certain shit on when you got. That's how the shit is. I feel like, nigga, we could goddamn, because okay, at the end of the day, before we had AI, quote unquote, they had that dumbass picture for fucking Microsoft when you got the background with the clouds and the fucking grass, you know, the hill and shit like that. It's like, where shit like this come from? Y'all just made shit up, bro.
No, they had the old Universal Studios logo that showed a picture of round Earth before they actually had a round Earth picture.
So they just make shit
like
up.
a real round Earth picture.
Niggas just been making shit up. That's why I don't believe in all that science bullshit either, because shit just made up.
Yeah. It's just like a lot of like suspicious activity. You know, it's just like, why would we just 100% decide universally that we're going to believe?
I don't believe none of this shit, bro.
That they teach us in school.
All the shit they teach us, I don't believe it.
That they indoctrinate us in school with.
Anything that somebody that's a professional has taught me, I do not believe.
Yeah, because there's always a reason.
You have a contract. Yeah. There's certain shit you can't say. And you have a fucking guideline of shit you can do. Cult.
What do you mean?
Teachers can only say certain shit. They took God.
Oh, they can only teach certain things. Yeah.
They took God out of school a long time ago. They, you heard me, stick to the script. They don't help people. You heard me?
Yeah.
Schools are already based off prisons. You know what I'm saying?
Prisons making workers, rat racing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, why would I even believe somebody heard me that's treat me like a prisoner from a young age?
Yeah. Reprimand you if you act like yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you acting out, get sent out in the hallway, you get school suspension, that's solitary confinement. You heard me? You got to go to a gym that's rec in prison. They got the library in prison. They got the fucking chow hall. They got the lunchroom in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got the bathrooms with all the stalls in them. Everybody goes to the same stall and all that shit.
Recess.
Come on, community showers and shit in certain schools and shit like that.
Yep. They only give you a certain amount of time outside.
Certain amount of time outside. Then you got to go back in this fucking building where it's fucking treacherous that you hate. You got authority. You got a warden, which is a fucking principal. You know what I'm saying? So
Dang,
like, nigga,
bro.
It's like, nigga, this shit is all designed the same. You got a courthouse. You got a basketball court.
You know what's really crazy?
So you got the church, the school, and the courthouse look exactly the same.
You know what's crazy?
Talk.
Private school.
And what do private school push majority of the time?
Getting paid.
Getting paid, and most private schools are Christian schools.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely Christian schools for sure.
But you know what's crazy about that? Private schools, Christian schools, and the public schools take the Christian part out. So they working hand in hand together. So if you want your kids around all this, you heard me, Neanderthal, public school shit, send them to the church school.
But you gotta pay.
But you gotta pay for it. And what do churches, you heard me, make you do? Pay tithes and offerings. You gotta get a scholarship to go to a private school. Or you pay $24,000 a year for a young nigga.
And it's crazy too, because a lot of the kids that go to the private school that are church or centered around Christianity or whatever it is, the kids that end up coming out of it don't even Christianity.
They be lost, bro. My girlfriend, her mom put her in private school when she was growing up. Then she went over to public school as she got older. So when they put her in science class, she's so brainwashed from this fucking private school. They asked her science questions about like how were people made, and she talking about God and science. They like, no, it don't work like that. So it's like, nigga, this shit is like a fucked up balance of like these people brainwashing these people in a certain way, and these people brainwashing these people in a certain way. And when you bring them together, it's like you got two way different people.
Yeah,
you got people that are educated on this, and you got people that educated on nothing. Because if you think about it, bro, all the shit we learned in high school, we do not use today.
No. You don't use anything.
At all. And they always preach, you're going to need this in college. I didn't need none of this shit in college. I don't need none of this shit now.
Well, honestly, like, the way that a lot of kids should use high school is a way to, like, analyze social dynamics. Like, being able to practice interacting with people.
Yeah.
don't necessarily like obviously try.
School ain't about school, if you want to be honest.
It's
School
not.
school is about life more than anything. School teaches you how to deal with certain type of people because it brings everybody together from all walks of life.
Yeah.
From people that's super poor, because public school got super poor people, middle class people, and you got the rich kids. So you mingling between all these people, and they make you do this shit, and you realize what class you're in just mingling with certain kids.
Right.
Like, I knew I was fucked up when I was running into kids with lunch boxes, and they bring their own lunch to school every day, and I'm in that bitch trying to come up with a spare dollars just to buy extra pizza or some shit like that. Like, I'm really out here fucked up, and these niggas out here living good. Like, the snack lady come around, I ain't even got no money to get no snack at the end of the day, nigga. I'm hungry. Vending machine, I got no change. I'm hungry looking at the vending machine, like trying to shake this motherfucker. Get some. So, like, school fees and shit. Nigga, I can't even pay my school fees to the end of the school year. I'm like, we really fucked up.
I couldn't even imagine going to school in Alabama, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I couldn't. School in Alabama just seems so behind.
I told you people gonna start calling me. Why you calling me at 12 o'clock at night on Sunday?
But I mean, on top of that, like I said earlier, I know we kept on touching on like the subject of religion and stuff. So, like to you, and to whenever God speaks to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like what is that relationship like? Like basically, for somebody that truly knows or wants to know God, right? How do they find God?
Find themselves. Like, it's not
Through
like,
what means?
It's not like how people like promote the shit on the internet. People be like, God wants you to know this. God wants you to know that. Nigga, how the fuck you know what God want me to know?
Right.
I have to go sit down. I have to, you heard me, evaluate who I am. I have to, you heard me, figure out how I like to pray. I have to learn to pray. You know what I'm saying? I have to find myself. Once I find myself, you heard me, I will see signs that God exists because I'm finding myself and my life is becoming better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once you find God for your life becomes better. You become content. When you don't got God in your life, it's like your life is it's chaos all the time.
Chaos. There's no order.
There's no structure. There's no discipline. You just doing everything. You willy-nilly. You heard me? If you ain't in control, you out of control. When God is around, most likely shit is going. It's not always going great because you have to learn lessons as you go, and he's going to test your faith. But
test that relationship.
Yeah, when God is around, you can see it. You can see it in people.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see God.
People have a different glow when God is around.
They're magnetic.
When God ain't fucking with this person for whatever reason it may be, it's just like they like vampires.
Yeah.
It's like a motherfucker walk around with a dark cloud around them, and you can feel it.
But why is that? Can I give it a shot real quick?
Go ahead.
So, I know before, like we were talking about last night with being magnetic and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Magnetism, polarity, right? So what does a magnet have as a positive and a negative, as like a north and a south or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
So, and opposites attract. But whenever a person is out here in the world trying to like, interact with people or trying to get people's approval, trying to get people's attention, you're essentially trying to like connect with that person, but that is a repelling force because two norths, they're gonna like bounce off each other.
Yeah, and like I don't mean to cut you off, but the thing about it, why are you trying?
Yeah,
you shouldn't have to try.
You shouldn't have to try if it's meant for you.
You know what I'm saying? And what God has for you, no man can stop.
But if you're focused on God and not on these
people,
masses,
you know what I'm saying?
Then you become magnetic. Because your attention is no longer focused on what other people think about you.
Niggas pay so much more attention to people than they do God, and that's how shit don't be happening.
Yeah.
Like niggas always, I got a friend, I'm not gonna say his name. He was telling me the other day, he's like, bro, I want to be social, I want to be this, I want to be that. I'm like, nigga, you not even the person you heard me you need to be yet to be like this. Like, you have to continue to search for God. Stop searching for people to you heard me fuck with you. Niggas gonna get lonely out here. You heard me being an artist, being a creator, and all this shit. You have to get through those times before you can get to the people.
Right.
Rick Rubin said the crowd always come last. Nigga, who comes first? God. Then you. Then your hermit, whoever else, your team, whatever the case may be. Then the fucking crowd comes.
Right. Yeah, to basically find
Niggas want a crowd with no God in their life. What Drews say? What Drews can say? Keep God in your life, fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the thing is, people will hear that and take offense to it.
Bro.
It's the truth.
But at the same time, bro, God sees everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga be acting like they can't be they self around God. They want to get, you heard me, code switch around God. Don't be code switching around somebody that can see everything. That's stupid. Now you faking for real. It's some whole ass shit.
Right, because imagine you see that same friend that's acting real different around certain people, and you just, you know what I'm saying, you see him act different around them versus them, and it's like, bro.
Nigga, you ain't this, you two, you a whole lot of different people.
Yeah.
Which it ain't nothing wrong with code switching when you dealing with people, because these people don't mean shit in the first fucking place. But God, nigga, you curse all day. You might well just keep on kicking your flavor when you praying and all that shit, because like, God damn, not in a disrespectful manner, but at the same time, God know how you talk on a daily basis. So just keep it player, bro. Don't be out here trying to, you hear me, be the most honest and innocent person when you talk to God, knowing you fuck up daily. We all fuck up.
Well, what does that do? It starts to create an identity crisis within somebody.
Yeah.
Then you can't. Then you don't know who you are, because then it's like a constant battle of like who you are. It's like, oh, I want to be good, but I do this. I want to be this person, but I do this, and it's like, just be you.
Literally, nigga. I know. I understand. I drink, but I still talk to God every day before I drink.
And there's some people that don't ever and say swear by drinking. I don't ever drink, but they don't pray.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a bad person for drinking, but don't have God in their life.
Who's the worst person in reality?
The person without God in their life.
Yes,
Mark Twain got a quote. It's like getting off topic, but at the same time, it's on topic. It says, "A man that doesn't read is worse than a man that can't read."
Okay, and what is that analogy supposed to mean?
Shit, nigga, if you can read and you don't read, you worse than a nigga that can't read.
But because why though?
Because nigga, you have the ability and you're not using your ability. So a nigga that you heard me has heard of God and doesn't, you heard me, practice and gets to know Him is worse than a nigga you heard me that don't even know God exists.
You hit the nail on the head with that one. I hope people really hear you whenever you say that, because if you know how to read and don't read, it's almost like disrespect
to the fact that you can't read.
Yeah, it's disrespectful to God and disrespectful to yourself for not being able to use the gifts that God gave you. You know, there are people out here that are blind and deaf that wish they could do something like read.
But they always say, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah. It's like if you don't use your time,
God take it away from you.
God take it away.
A lot of niggas waste time, then
out of here.
A lot of niggas maximize their time while they're here, and they go fast too.
Yeah.
It's all about what you decide to do.
Which that probably means you accomplish your mission here on earth.
Heard me? And that's the thing about it. God is not going to take you away early than you're supposed to leave. It's a plan for everybody. What you going to do? Barbecue a meal, dude.
That's what they call God a gracious God, though, because He's going to give you some chances.
Yeah, and He going to give you time, too.
Yeah.
It might not be like long as you thought it was going to be, but at the same time, nigga, any piece of time is all you need.
So, I mean, would you say like the primary way to find your purpose, right? Because I know a lot of people struggle with like, what am I supposed to do? Or they feel lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So first, take the focus off yourself.
Yeah. Put
your focus on God. Because whenever you're focused on yourself and how much you like struggle or how much you are going through certain things, or the woe is me, what did Coach Saban used to say? The
poor me's.
Poor me's. What is it? Poor me's. You're focused on yourself.
Selfish. When there's nothing
it's
wrong,
selfish.
There's nothing wrong with being selfish, but it's a certain extent of selfish you have to be, and a certain extent of selfish you can't be.
You gotta. But the thing is, if you're dedicating that, that focus on to God, then you're able to find what your purpose is, and then you can start living in your purpose.
Literally.
Because now you know your relation to God, and now God is essentially you're connected on a higher level, on a higher plane. So with that, you're able to, go up in this world, essentially, go up in your life. Yeah, I think Tyson farted, bro. Sorry,
I just
that.
seen his ass slide across the fucking floor.
Boy, golly, son. Tyson, bro, that stings, bro. Tyson, you're not welcome in the podcast room for like the next couple podcasts, bro. Cause
you been showing your ass a little bit, nigga, and licked my hand 11 times.
this man boo boo, bro. But anyways, and to get back on it, but I don't know. I feel like people really do struggle with like trying to find their purpose, and
but the thing about it is, if you ask people why they haven't found their purpose, can't nobody tell you why they ain't found their purpose, and why is that?
They don't know how to find it.
And why is that?
Because they're focused on the wrong thing.
Thank you.
They're focused on probably other people. They're probably
what they don't have.
What they don't have versus on what they do have.
You know what I'm saying?
What does God say? I would say the main thing when it comes to raising your level of happiness, your level of frequency, whatever you want to call it, is gratitude.
In order to receive more, you must accept the fact that you have what you have, and you have to be grateful for what you have. A lot of niggas aren't grateful for what they have, so how can you receive more? A lot of niggas want you hire me clean up their apartment and want a house. A lot of niggas can't take care of $20, want $1 million. Sad story, brother.
Yeah, clean up, take care of what you got.
You heard me? Motherfucker don't need to wash their ass and want a bidet.
That's what I'm saying.
How you gonna get an ass cleaner? You don't need to clean your ass.
People want more.
People always want what they can't have. It's the reason you can't have it, stupid. You don't deserve it.
Yeah.
And the reason you don't deserve it is because you're not grateful for what you have.
And the thing is, the universe isn't going to give you, what did I see this today? The universe is essentially not going to give you what you want. It's going to give you who you are.
What you need and what you need, too.
And what you need.
At the moment. Everything you have right now is exactly what you need.
Right. And it's going to give you who you are. Because if you aren't shit, then you're probably not going to have much of anything, especially if you aren't shit for a long time. But if you start to be the person who is deserving of a lot of things in terms of like a person like acting in a higher fashion, a person that is productive, that is actually giving positivity to the world, trying to spread knowledge, or just doing whatever they do, like whatever their contribution is, that person is going to start receiving things. Mm-hmm. It's gonna, because you're not focused on the things themselves.
Yeah, you focus your hermit on the purpose.
Focus on the purpose. And the thing is, the materialistic things is not even what I'm talking about. It's like you start to receive,
nigga, blessings.
Blessings, yeah.
Blessings don't have to be materialistic, nigga. Blessings could be opportunities. Blessings can be like hermit.
A feeling within yourself.
Yeah, intangibles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a newfound clarity, newfound love, newfound peace.
Well,
that's a blessing. Because you know how many people out here that's not peaceful, not at peace right now?
There's a lot of people that are going to die.
Not at peace.
Not at peace. That's sad.
It is. And it's like, it's nobody's fault.
Nobody.
Nobody's
but who's?
fault. Them.
The person who lay down. It's like the Denzel Washington quote. So on your deathbed, there's going to be the ghost of all your different things you should have done in your life, just circling around you saying, why didn't you bring us to life? Now we got to go to the deathbed with you.
Literally. Your regrets.
You didn't bring any of those dreams to life. Not one. Not one, not two, not three, not four.
You played yourself. But a lot of niggas don't play themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas don't play themselves. You just got to, it's sad to say, but you got to let them. You can tell a motherfucker some shit till you turn blue in the face. If they want to listen, you heard me, that heard you the first time.
What's the biggest lie they tell us? That we have time.
We don't.
You don't have a lot of time here.
All we have is the moment. The only thing that's promised the moment. Yesterday is dead. Tomorrow don't exist. Right now is all we have. Right now is the only thing we always have until you heard me it's over.
And another thing is to go along with that. Another wave that people can grow to is whenever you're acting in the way God wants you to act, you're acting as a genuine person. You're not acting like how you think people want you to act. You're acting like who you are but you're also like, whenever we're having the talk outside, and you're saying like, whenever you're feeding into somebody, you're genuinely wanting to see them win. You're wanting to see them succeed, have success in their life, to build them up in whatever way they can, whether it's instilling confidence in them, whether it's just telling them like, bro, I believe in you, keep going, doing what you do, that you love them, whatever it is. It comes from a place of being genuine and contributing to another person in a positive manner, versus these people out here that are just saying things to want to be liked. But it's like, you tell people things that are positive, that are actually contributing to somebody being happy, it's going to have an effect to where it's coming back to you. That feeling is coming back to you, because it's like, it felt good for me to tell these people or to do this good act, whatever.
I call it the Lord's work.
Yeah.
It's like, even if people don't accept it, the people don't hear me take heed of the shit you give them, it ain't about them. It's about you just doing what God put you on earth to do. Like, it's so many times I done talk to people and help people, you heard me, that never wanted to help me back, or never, you heard me, thought about helping me back, or you heard me give me better advice than I've given them. And it's like, I don't take no, you heard me, ill will towards them, because like, nigga, I didn't do this for you. I did this for God.
Exactly. And it's going to save you.
A lot of niggas do shit for rewards. I do shit because God told me to.
And it saves you from a whole lot of like, oh, I did this for this person, but they ain't do it for me.
Yeah.
Because that's so many relationships. That's so many friendships, so many relationships.
A lot of people crash out because like, damn, I helped this person, now nobody helped me. Well, you need to look. If you start worrying about people helping you, you need to help yourself. So you ain't got to complain about it. This nigga either farted or his breath stank.
Tyson,
God
bro.
damn, bro, you the worst podcast goddamn extra ever. You got how the Gus better than you? This nigga stink, bro. God, this nigga goddamn dropped the bomb on this bitch.
Hold on, bro.
Damn,
Tyson, you gotta get escorted out of here, brother.
God damn,
Tyson, you stink, bro.
This nigga dropped the bomb over this bitch.
Stanky booty ass out of here.
That shit smell like a goddamn skunk.
You know what's bad, bro? We got a whole candle lit in here.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga still stinking shit up with a candle.
Got a candle in here just for you, and you still over. How you let your booty stink?
Nigga come here and
Over
sit
the
down,
candle.
and then came here and sat down and farted real silent. I'm like, nigga, this shit just started reeking out of nowhere.
Tyson, golly, brother.
But yeah, bro, people be getting caught up in that fucking, like, I always want something in return, and then get mad when people don't return shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, nigga, shit ain't made for you to do for returns.
But that's pretty evil, too, if you think about it.
That's doing shit in vain.
In vain. It's like you do things expecting to have something done for you.
You're supposed to do shit out of the kindness of your heart.
Yeah.
These niggas be doing shit out of, I'm going to do a favor so they owe me a favor back.
Right.
I do not fuck with shit like that. I hate that. I hate the saying that ain't nothing free. Because yes, it is. It is something free, nigga.
What do you mean?
Generosity. Being genuine should be free.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas is not genuine. So that's why they say ain't nothing free, because these niggas ain't genuine. A lot of these niggas want something. That's why they give. I don't give because I want something. I give because you heard me. I give.
Right. But it's because I feel like that's operating from a place of scarcity versus over a place of like.
Bro, we live within abundance.
An abundant place.
We live in an abundant place. Like, nigga, it's so much water out here, nobody can ever drink this shit up. So many animals out here, nigga, that never eat them all. So much fucking land out here, nigga, you'll never stay everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do people treat this shit like it ain't, like, nigga, it having that crab in the bucket in every sense. Like, everybody feel like, I can't let this person be bigger than me because then they gonna take all the money.
What's the biggest sin though? For
Greed.
a crab. What's the biggest sin for a crab?
What is big? I don't know. I'm not
Whenever
a crab.
the crab try to get out of the bucket,
Pulling the motherfucker back down.
the crab's gonna start pulling.
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to get out of the dang
You know what I'm
bucket.
saying? So like, that's how everybody is though. Everybody in this American system, these niggas just heard me. They see a nigga going up, allegations. Fucking, they shoot him and kill him.
Yep.
They bash him. They cancel him. You know what I'm saying? Every time they build you up just to tear your motherfucking ass down. Same people that build you up will tear you the fuck down.
Yeah. The evil world. I mean, It's like part of the plan, though,
Yeah.
for a lot of like people, in a sense, when it doesn't come from a genuine place.
But the thing about it is, like, we all know that Babylon didn't last forever. But a lot of niggas don't have no, like, end game plan. Like, we know we can't do this shit forever, so why don't you plan for this shit to, you heard me, eventually be done? You got niggas that's 40, 50 years old still wearing fucking diamond chains and shit like that. Like, nigga, your time is up. You need to go find something else to do before you have allegations and shit.
You need to go take that chain, either put it up somewhere or take it to the pawn shop.
Give it to your kid. You ain't got to put it in the pawn shop. Or hang it up somewhere in your house that have a memorabilia or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I want to do?
Talk.
I really want to be. I'm really on a journey to be like, have like a monk mode, like being in a monk state. Basically, not where you don't need anything.
Mm-hmm. You
don't need materialistic items. And it's crazy because this country specifically, and now the America's influence is spreading across the world, but America specifically, we're made from a young age to want.
Yeah.
To want and want and want and want, and like nothing is ever good enough. Right. Like, you just can't get the job done with what you have.
I ain't gonna lie, fuck with the monk shit, but I've been in like this minimalistic mindset for so long. It's like I'm cool with the minimalistic shit. Like, I'm real cool with having minimum shit as far as like what I just feel like I need.
Yeah.
Now, some of my needs maybe wants, but it's like, nigga, it's still a minimum of certain shit I want. Like, of course, everybody want a fat ass crib, but I don't just want every crib. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just be on some shit like I don't need the world. I just want what I want, and I feel like I need what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
But it ain't like I'm not taking from everybody. I'm just being my own little corner type ordeal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Versus a lot of people, like, they need to be number one.
Yeah, nigga want to fuck every bitch.
Yeah.
Nigga want to buy every pair of shoes, every pair of clothes, wear them one time, get rid of them. You know what I'm saying?
The old saying.
All this
keeping up with the
Joneses. I don't want to be like that, man. Yeah. It's like, nigga, I can be happy doing less than niggas. Yep. But I still want to do more than niggas, in a sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It does. But a lot of people can keep up with the Joneses and be like in supreme debt.
Yeah, fuck the Joneses.
Oh man, look at the neighbors over there. They got a brand new SUV.
Let's go buy an SUV.
Gotta go get a brand new one. We gotta go do it.
Fuck what the neighbors talking about.
Like, bro, like, do you need it though?
Niggas that want it because they seen somebody else with it and then get it and don't even use it.
But now you're $64,000 in debt.
Paying for the next 8 to 10 years on a motherfucking whip that's probably gonna go back and get repossessed. So now your credit's fucked up. So now you just fucked yourself trying to be the next person.
You're just falling into the same mind control that they got us on, where it's modern slavery. Yeah. I wondered, like, where did the, like, it's interesting because a lot of America is built off of psychology. Like, almost everything is psychology.
It is. This shit is all a fucking mind game. That's the war we in.
I really hope people are starting to learn psychology, because everybody needs some psychology lesson so they can really start to understand what is really going on out here. Honestly, if you start with God and then after that you start with like a little study in psychology, you might be better off with a lot of people out here.
You know what I mean? You will not get into so much shit and not be bothered by so much shit if you just did your research. Talk to God and did your research. Like, it be so many niggas out here, you heard me, so upset about nothing. Like, this shit will never change, so what's the point of being upset about it?
Nothing.
Like, these niggas out here literally fighting over a neighborhood.
When you talking about, like, gang stuff?
Shit like that.
Territory
that they don't even own. Y'all just live there.
This belongs to the municipality of whatever city you're in.
Then nigga gonna goddamn come scrape this nigga up off the road, put his ass in the morgue, he's gone. Y'all can keep on fighting, keep on scraping niggas up, and they own this shit, and y'all pay taxes on this shit, and that's what it is.
Stupid.
Waste of life.
Could have been a great mind.
Yeah,
what do you say?
Mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Who said that?
Shit, I don't know who said it, but I've been hearing the quote for so long.
The mind is a terrible thing to waste.
A mind and a life. Niggas out here can take a life.
Oh.
Niggas can take a life but can't bring it back.
Wasn't it the NAACP or something like that? Wasn't that their motto? I think when I looked it up.
Man, that NAACP shit bullshit too.
Well, I mean, you know, then you had that one lady that was trying to pretend like she was black, but she was really white.
You know what I'm saying? The NAACP, whatever the fuck that shit called. NAACP. That shit just like Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Bullshit. This shit is some shit the government that made up.
Distraction.
Tried to make it seem like they was a fucking terrorist group. Had fucking people like Al Sharpton working for these people that is federal informants.
What do you say? They build you up to bring you down. They basically, let's build up. Here's your warrior.
Here's Martin Luther King.
Boom, bring him back
he's
down.
He's non-violent, but we're gonna shoot him.
Yeah. Everything that you see out here that we're supposed to like, that's supposed to be like representation. It's like, no,
you gonna ask white people, who's your favorite black person? Martin Luther King. Why? Because he brought us together. What the fuck he did, nigga?
LeBron
James. They always name a famous nigga. They don't name their friend. No. Who's your favorite black person? Martin Luther King, LeBron James, Dwight Howard,
Anna Lee Chopper,
Chief Keef. No disrespect to none of these people, but it's like, nigga, why are these your favorite black people? Like, I can tell you don't be around black people. You really don't fuck with black people. It take a famous nigga to be your favorite black person.
Yeah.
If it take because my favorite white people is not famous white people. I don't know these fucking white people that's famous. My favorite white people is white people that done kicked it around. I can give you like specific names. I'm not naming no fucking famous person.
You know, and the thing is too, like, you just like, you can't expect a white person to just know a black person. Like if somebody were to come up to me and ask me, what's your favorite Chinese person that's not famous? I'm gonna sit there and be like,
I got a partner named Luke. I got a partner named Luke. His real name ain't Luke, but that's what he told me when I met him. And he's definitely from over there. Yeah. He was a foreign exchange student. But it's like, that's how you know people like really mingle with people and like are social. Because if you don't know us other ethnicities and races and shit, nigga, apparently you ain't social.
Yeah, I guess I need to go meet some more Chinese people.
You know what I'm saying? You want to get out here. You got to get out here and interact. If you don't know certain people, why are you not interacting? So you just gonna stay in your little bubble of people? That's weird. You not gonna grow from this. If all I know is what black people do, nigga, I'm not gonna grow. If all I know is nigga shit, I'm not gonna grow.
Yeah, no.
If I'm a white person, all I know is white culture. White people don't even have fucking culture. So I'm not gonna know shit. That's why I go listen to black people music as a white person.
Right.
But I still don't know no niggas. I don't know shit. I can walk around saying nigga, because the nigga said in his song, I can say nigga, he said in his song, but I don't know no black people. And I wouldn't say this around my black friends, but I don't have no black friends, because I'm going to say it. So I'm going to invite T Grizzly to this frat party, and we're gonna sing first day out, and we're going to say nigga every time he say nigga, it ain't going to be no niggas in here. Because we don't know no black people. We just know T Grizzly because he make good music.
That's sick.
Remember they used to invite Waka Flocka to the frats. All the time we was at Bama, no niggas invited. Waka Flocka around a whole bunch of white boys. Oh, let's do it. Hey.
And you know what's crazy, bro? Those same people, bro, are out here working these corporate jobs, doing some funny stuff, bro.
Illegal shit.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They were doing illegal stuff back then.
White collar crime just get better.
Yeah, now it's like you keep that same fraternization. I mean, I dealt with, things like that for sure, too. So I ain't even going to get into that.
This is a dirty game right here.